What nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans Inc. And after what seems like an eternity, Shueisha finally announced the Sakamoto Days anime adaptation. But before I get into this story, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. If you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable Will Bubba Kitty, and this operation literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be for live reactions like for Sakamoto Days, which we have been covering since the start of its 2020 serialization. The link to that playlist will be in the description box below. Or news and analysis like this video, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So for those of you that don't know, instead of announcing the anime adaptation at this past year's Jump Festa, which frankly they should have, considering the anime's coming out in January 2025, they being Shueisha, decided to announce it on their new news program, Jump Press, which is on the official Jump YouTube channel. And we don't know for sure which streaming platform it's on. The rumor was, because it was on an article for Netflix's Licensed Global, that it will be on Netflix. But since, that article came out, it was taken off the list. So it's up in the air at the moment. And also we don't know if it's going to be like Dan to Dan, where it's on multiple platforms or not. But there is something that I can guarantee, though, that whether it is on Disney Plus, Disney Plus Star / Hulu, for those of you that are in the US, Netflix or Crunchyroll, the localization will more than likely be done by Viz, outside of Asia, of course. So if you want an accurate localization, English localization of Sakamoto Days, I really recommend getting a VPN and just watch it on either Netflix's Asian streaming service, because it will more than likely be there, or watch it on MuseAsia, because that will be where the more accurate localization is. I'm just saying. We Bleach fans, we learned that the hard way. Yes, we did. The other one, in terms of Bleach anyway, Billy is the other one, before I forget, in terms of Bleach. But anyways, the other thing, of course, I have to mention is TMS Entertainment being the one to animate Sakamoto Days. I am not happy about it. I am not. I know people are going to be like, well, why aren't you happy about it? Well, one, I'm glad it's not JC staff. That is one thing. Thank God. JC staff is bastardizing enough anime as it is. I do not need them bastardizing another masterpiece. Seriously. But here's why I am not happy with TMS Entertainment of all studios adapting it. The best, and this is how I can incorporate my philosophy on manga to anime adaptations. And then we'll get into the production team, because you could tell if a manga to anime adaptation is going to be good based on its production team. And if you don't believe me, I have plenty of videos predicting on how good an manga to anime adaptation is going to be, like Spy Family, Aowashi, Chainsaw Man, Hell's Paradise Yoga Karaku, Summertime Rendering, just to name a few. And I've been spot on about him. So, yeah. The best anime, manga anime adaptation I could compare it to is Dr. Stone. So for manga anime adaptations, anime is supposed to take the blueprint that is manga and upgrade it, enhance it. And similar to Suzuki's art in Sakamoto Days, Boichi's art in Dr. Stone uses a lot of shading, a lot of line work, a lot of detailing, and it's very three-dimensional. And there's a lot, I would say in Dr. Stone, there's a lot more realism compared to Sakamoto Days. And I would say Suzuki has a lot more fluidity compared to Dr. Stone. But you get my point. if you watch the Dr. Stone anime, which is by TMS Entertainment, it's very flat. A good chunk of it is like, especially like the characters, for example, very flat. You don't have that 3D-dimensional effect. And the thing is with Boichi, by the way, Boichi, if you watch their YouTube channel, they use a tablet. That's right. They use a tablet for their art. So that's a really good reason. That is why I'm not happy TMS Entertainment got this instead of, say, like Trigger. I wanted Trigger to get this one. I really did. Same with Dan. I want Trigger to have it. I'm still not happy that Science Saru got Dan. I'm not happy with it. But anyways, what we're going to do is we're going to get into the production team, look at what they have. We're going to use my anime list for it because for some reason, I don't know what it is. My anime list seems to be really spot on. And then we're going to look at the comment for Suzuki and the director as well. I will give a little bit of insight. And I did get confirmation from the mangaka of Tokyo Underworld, because I do talk to Sakaki. I actually interviewed Sakaki for Bounding in the Comics. She's really sweet. And also Hitman by Sia Koji, which is really, really good, kind of does discuss this as well. But yeah, the mangaka, it's very, very rare that the mangaka get any say in this, but and how their adaptation is done. It's very, very rare. I wish they actually got more control over it. But we're also I've actually found a Twitter user that in terms of, because we are gonna do a trailer live reaction. And they did a video where it has the manga panel with the trailer, like side by side, or top and bottom, horizontally side by side. Wait, not horizontally. I'm sorry. Yeah, horizontally / vertically, side by side, whatever. We're going to do a live reaction for that, and hopefully I do not get flagged. Hopefully. But anyways, that in mind, let's look at the director here, and then we'll look at, actually, let's look at the director's comments here on the website, and we'll look at Suzuki's comment too. So here's the director here, which is Masaki Watanabe. And this is what he said. When I first read the manga Sakamoto Days, I remember being excited by the powerful action scenes. With that feeling at the core of the anime, Sakamoto Days, I hope to add the elements of movement, which is very, very important in Sakamoto Days, color and sound that are unique to video to create a work with a sense of dynamism and speed, that's what I want. I want that in Sakamoto's anime. That sounds great. I also hope to carefully portray Sakamoto's character as a loving assassin who doesn't kill, without forgetting the humor sprinkled throughout the original work. The entire staff is currently working hard on the production, so please look forward to the release. Well, that sounds great, but let's see if his filmography can back up what he's saying here. All right, so there's a lot of storyboarding and episode directing, like for Code Geass. There's Sekasuru Kado, 6.73. I know people are gonna be like, well, Packer Girl, that Code Geass, that's storyboarding and episode directing. But we're talking about the director for Sakamoto Days. Why? That's 2006. That's not too bad. That's 2006. We're not counting that. Here's 2018. All right, let's see. Bakamatsu. Woof. That's 1999. We're not looking at that. We're looking at we're trying to find more modern stuff. Okay, here we go. So this is a franchise, by the way. Battle Spirits franchise. Woof. Woof. No. Why? 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 Suzuki, what would your I feel so bad for you, Suzuki. I do. You know what? I feel like I should read your comment, Suzuki, before we continue. I feel bad. I feel so bad for you because you have no control. The mangaka, it's a rare thing for mangaka to get control. I really wish you could crack the whip, my dude. Sakamoto Days will be made into an anime. I'm amazed that my work will be shown on TV. It's all thanks to the fans who have supported me. Thank you so much. I hope you'll continue to help make Sakamoto Days even more exciting. Thank you. I feel so bad for you, Suzuki. I really do. You deserve better than this. You do. You deserve better than this. You do. I wish you could pull a Sriracha and just do the artwork. Because for those of you that don't know, if for Gintama the Final specifically, Sriracha did all the artwork. They did all the artwork, and that's why Gintama the Final is perfection. Because I said this in my Record of Ragnarok live reaction video. I said Record of Ragnarok specifically is unadaptable. In the modern anime industry, it is unadaptable. You cannot, maybe in like the 2000s when there was no animator shortage, you could maybe adapt it. But unless you have Azuchika there adapting it or working on the art and animation, it is unadaptable. I don't even think Madhouse could adapt it. The way that Record of Ragnarok is done, it's unadaptable. All right. But unlike, say, like the art and animation and stuff like that, the writing, and I feel like this has a lot to do with the fact that, for those of you that don't know, Japanese voice actors and script writers do have unions. And I feel like, and I think this is because, why the quality of the writing specifically is good in anime is because of their unions. So, just saying. So here's the script writer here. And I'm not worried about the script. I'm not worried about the script at all. I'm not worried. Only thing I'm worried about is the botch localization that Viz is going to do. And that's why that's why I would not watch it. And that's Taku Kishimoto. So Kishimoto has done the script for Haikyuu. He's done the script for Blue Lock, Fruits Basket, Nagatoro, Asamu Ranking, Magi Simba no Boken, Gintama. Like, I'm not, I mentioned Gintama earlier. Variety of the Patriot. I am not worried about this. I'm not worried about the script. This script will be just fine. I'm not worried about it. But then now this is where I'm going to be really pissed because this is the character designer here, Hiroshi Moriyama. It says you Moriyama on my anime list. You motherfuckers need to fix it. And this is where I'm going to be really mad. And this is not the first time that this has happened either recently. This has happened in Chainsaw Man. This has happened with Black Clover director working on being the action director, not the director. You have this has happened with I think it's Kaiju number 8, where you have the Evangelion director being the Kaiju animator and not the fucking director. You have this happening with Dan as well. It is the weirdest thing. I do not understand why this is happening. You have the person, like, you have a seasoned director as the yokai director. I just don't understand it. But here, for those of you that don't know, the name probably sounds familiar to some of you, Hiroshi Moriyama. Why does this sound familiar? Because he is the director and the mechanical designer for Megalobox. Why is this man the fucking character designer for Sakamoto Days and not the director? Why? This was this should not be happening. He should be the director. He should be the fucking director of this. There's no reason why he should be the character designer. None. And you look at the character designs he has done, and he's an animation director for like Lupin the Third and assistant character designing for Lupin the Third. There is no reason why he should be the character designer. He should be directing this. Why? There is no reason for this. Oh my God, my kitty's having an intense dream. Holy shit. You are so silly. But why? Out of TMS, you are making a fucking mistake. I do not understand what these animators are what these studios are doing. As I said, this is like the third time this has happened recently. At least you had it, or fourth time, excuse me, because you had it with Chainsaw Man, you had it with Kaiju number 8, you were having it with Dandy, and now with Sakamoto Days. And notice this is all Shueisha. These are all Shueisha productions. Something is going on. Why are you doing this, Shueisha? Shueisha, are you the one behind this? Something's going on here. Who is causing this? Something is going on. Because, again, this is the third or fourth Shueisha production. This is the first, I would say, yeah, this is the first weekly Shonen Jump one that I know of, because the other one are Jump Plus. Something's going on. Something's going on. Because they're all different studios, so this has got to be Shueisha, right? Someone on Shueisha's anime, something's going on. Whoever is deciding this, whoever is behind this needs to be fired. Whoever is doing this on the animation committees needs to be fired. Why the fuck would you do this? Why the fuck would you put the director of Megalobox as the character designer for this? Why? I'm so confused. I can't be the only one confused by this. Who would do this? Who in their right mind would do this? Like, the script writer's perfect. I got no issue with it. Like, I'm fine with this man being here. I'm fine with Moriyama being on this production. But character designer? No, ma'am. He should not be a character designer. No, ma'am. He should not be a character designer on this. He should be the director. This motherfucker, Watanabe should not be a director. He should not be the director here. He has no business being the director of this. No, I'm so confused. Why is this man not the director? Anyways, now, again, this is fair use. I better not get flagged. But here we go. So now we got the comparison here. So shout out to Visual Sid for doing the anime manga comparison here. So here we go. See what I mean? You see how they're shading and how that shading and line work that Suzuki does makes Sakamoto look more dimensional. There's more of a 3D element here. You don't have that here. The gun looks good, I'm not gonna lie, but that's probably because it's CGI. But I can't believe that CGI looks good. But Sakamoto himself looks so flat. I do like this art style though, and this close-up. I will give you that. That art style looks nice. Ooh, I like the eyes though too. Again, there's missed opportunity. I'm telling you, there was a missed opportunity here, man. This looks so flat, man. I mean, look how flat Sakamoto looks here compared to the panel. He looks, look at the face and the neck. Look at the, look how, I know it's probably because of the, no, yeah, I know because of it's zoomed out, but also it's not just, look at the face shape, look at the jawline, look at the neck. Like there's more lines in the neck, like little details like that. And oh, wifey is not looking good. I don't like how wifey looks either. And look at the hair. It's very hair helmet realness. It's the same thing here too. Hair helmet realness. And also, like, there's no blush here. And there's little lines here in the face. Not just the blush, but like with the cheekbones and stuff like that. Like, it just gives it more dimension. It's missing. Again, see, look, you see how flat it looks. And yeah, I know vertical versus horizontal, but still it looks so flat. It looks flat. I mean, like, I will say this though, and this has just been a problem with anime in general. The bare minimum is there. It's the bare minimum is there. Like, I'm gonna say this, you would think it was the reverse. That's why I can't watch anime anymore. I can barely watch anime anymore because it's like, you would think if you didn't know that was the manga right there, you would think it was the opposite. Like, get rid of that panel aside, or the dialogue box aside. Wouldn't you think it was something? It would be the reverse. I really do not like how this looks. I know people are going to be like, well, it's the same, blah, blah, blah. It is not the same. You see how there's more wrinkles in the pants right here? There is like nothing there. This looks ironed. There's more line work here. There's more line work in the shirt. Yeah, there's a little bit more shading. That little bit of shading right here gives this more dimension. I know people are going to be like, well, Packer Girl looks the same. It's like, no. You're not seeing these little details that give the image more dimension. I will say this though, some of the visual effects though, I do like. I like some of the visual effects, but man, it's just some of this like, I like the color palettes that are being used. I do like that. Like, that's giving this noir effect, but as I said, if you had the Megalobox Director here, and if you've watched Megalobox, you've seen that 3D. He is able, Megalobox had that 3-dimensional effect. I would be able to get what I want from this with like, Megalobox has what I'm looking for here with Sakamoto Days. If you have watched Megalobox, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I would be getting exactly what I want, especially in terms of dimension and movement and combat. I'm not getting it here. And it really sucks. This looks so, it's not giving me the fluidity I'm looking for. It's okay. Well, one, you're not getting blood. It's going to be censored. I know hold on, I'm going to go back to this right here. Hold on. You see that little shading right here on the left side? That's right here on the glasses, like going on the forehead, the glasses, the cheek. You see how that's not there, and it makes the left side of Sakamoto's face look flat? That's what I'm talking about. That's missing. And again, there's a little lines missing on the shirt. Yeah, there's little lines here on the shirt missing. There's shading on the knuckles missing. It's just, and even the cup of noodles, there's a little bit of shading missing too, and it just looks flat. Shin looks okay. He looks all right. Could look better. Lou looks okay. I still am getting hair helmet realness, but hold on. Why is Lou not wearing pants? It just is not giving me what I want. It looks so stiff. Yeah, it's looking really stiff. I do like that close up though. That's nice. See, that's what I mean in terms of like anime or manga being the blueprint and anime enhancing it. It's like using camera angles and effects and stuff like that. That's what I mean by enhancing it. See that again, that's what I mean by that. It's okay. It just the movement is okay. I still it's this has been a problem with anime in general. Anime and as you saw here with Suzuki's art, it's very light and effortless. And it has a lot to do with line work, has a lot to do with shading. Here it just looks heavy. I think that's the best way to describe it. But I'm very curious what you guys think. I think this was just a wasted opportunity. I do. I really think that Kishimoto was, or not Kishimoto, I'm sorry, that Moriyama was robbed. You should have had Moriyama be the director on this. This is, I don't know what is going on over at Shueisha. I don't know what the fuck they're doing over there. But this is the fourth Shueisha property this has happened to, where you have a inexperienced, or like not, well, I wouldn't say inexperienced, a questionable, well, in the case of like Chainsaw Man and what's the other one? Would I say the Danity one is inexperienced? Yeah, I'd say a good chunk of them were, I'd say questionable is the right. You had questionable choices in directors, and you had like the better choicing the one who should have been the director as like a character designer. It makes no sense. I do not know what the fuck is going on over there. But something is happening and it needs to stop, because you could have had the Megalobox director directing this. You could have had the Megalobox director directing this. This is a missed opportunity. This is a missed opportunity. I think here's my final thoughts on this. I think the writing is going to be fantastic. I think the art and animation is going to be okay. It's going to be meh. There we go. It's going to be meh. You're not going to, will it be like JC staff bad? No, it's not going to be JC staff bad. But it's good. Will I say it'd be better than Dr. Stone? Yeah. I think because you have someone who worked on Lupin the Third, I think we have to see who the animation director is. But if it is like the same animation director as like Lupin the Third, I think it will, because especially based on what we're seeing here, I think it will be. I think it's going to be better than, say, like, obviously, I think it's going to be better than Dr. Stone, art and animation wise, for sure. I think it will definitely be better than Dr. Stone. But I just don't think it's going to be, it's not going to be where I pictured it. Do I think it's going to be better than Dandadan? There's a good, in terms of art and animation, there's a chance that it might be better than Dandadan in terms of art and animation. It might be better. It's definitely gonna be better than Chainsaw Man, no question. It will definitely be better than Chainsaw Man. It's not going to be Hell's Paradise Shigakuraku bad. There's no question in my mind. It will be better than that. But I really, again, this is based on what I'm seeing here. Because at least the characters look like themselves. That's why I'm saying this is better than Hell's Paradise Shigakuraku for that reason. But it all depends on who that animation director is. I'm very curious who they're going to go with for the animation director. Once we know who the animation director is, I'll feel a little bit, then I can definitely give you a better opinion. But right now, I will definitely say it's better than Chainsaw Man. It's gonna be better than Chainsaw Man. I will say, especially in terms of combat wise, oh yeah, especially since they're not going to do, it doesn't look like it'll be all CGI. It's definitely going to be better than Chainsaw Man. It'll definitely be better than Hell's Paradise Shigakuraku. It'll definitely be better than Kaiju number 8. Given the character, how the character designs look. And then what would I say? I say it's. And I'll say that right now, I'll say it's maybe for now. It could be on. We'll see how it is compared to Dan. It might be on par with Dan Dam right now for me. But right now, it's just wasted potential, man. This is wasted potential. Sakamoto Days is Sakamoto Days anime is wasted potential. I'm probably going to title this that. This is wasted potential. Shueisha didn't drop the ball. Shueisha Sakamoto Days anime dropped the ball. TMS anime dropped the ball on this one. Just like TMS anime dropped the ball again. Or I should say Shueisha dropped the ball again on this one. It really does feel like Shueisha keeps dropping the ball, man. It really does. It feels like that something's got to give. This really, because with everything that's happening, I gotta ask. I might have to ask. I'm gonna ask my Anime Insider what's going on. I gotta find out what the hell. Something has got to give. This is getting ridiculous. This is very, very, very questionable. I'm going to ask my insider about this and see what's going on. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Sakamoto Days content, a few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wish list, all that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.